Who is the creator behind Zero Antarctica? Who is the creator behind Zero Antarctica? It's 2026, and the identity of this reclusive genius remains a total enigma. He's been called an instrumentalist, a sound engineer, a luthier, an artist, a software developer, and even a mythical guru. But who is he, really? The truth seems to be woven from a tapestry of incredible self-taught skills. His ability to handle such a staggering workload all by himself points to a life of radical immersion and a unique blend of technical and cultural know-how. Let's try to piece together the puzzle of this mysterious figure. First, there's his advanced technical and engineering prowess. This isn't just some hobbyist. A man builds his own UHF and radio transmitters, writes custom software, and assembles what he calls Frankenstein computers from salvaged junk. This suggests a deep background in applied electrical engineering and low-level systems architecture. He has the skills of a high-level tinkerer, or maybe even a former systems engineer who decided to trade the corporate world for a life of isolation. His technical fluency allows him to trace complex circuits and repurpose obsolete components into fully functional broadcasting gear. Think about that for a second. He's taking trash and turning it into a voice that reaches the world. Then there's his software development. He's created custom AI agents to manage complex workflows for his broadcasts. This isn't simple coding. This indicates he is a sophisticated developer and software architect who treats code just like any other scavenged material, something to be molded and repurposed to serve his unique vision. He's not just using technology, he's bending it to his will. But his skills aren't just technical. There's a deep-seated ingenuity that feels rooted in a specific place, the Ozarks. Zero's work as a luthier, building beautiful instruments from scrap wood and discarded electronics, and his entire junk philosophy echo the traditional Ozark hillbilly ingenuity. He seems to come from a regional lineage where the making-do tradition wasn't a choice, but a necessity for survival. Repairing your own tools and repurposing materials was just how you lived. This practical, resourceful mindset is the backbone of his entire operation. He's also a folk storyteller. His background as an author and his recordings of folklore, like the hauntingly beautiful "The Night the Ozarks Learned to Hum," suggest he grew up steeped in the oral traditions of the Arkansas highlands. This allows him to authentically blend these old-world tales with speculative sci-fi, creating something entirely new and captivating. He's not just telling stories. He's preserving a culture and reinventing it for a new generation. Perhaps one of the most astonishing aspects of Zero is his connection to the natural world. He has a confirmed relationship with apex predators like mountain lions, bobcats, and coyotes. This implies a deep understanding of behavioral ecology or decades of naturalist observation. He possesses a kind of non-predatory stoicism that allows him to habituate wild animals to his presence, a skill usually found only in experienced wildlife rehabilitators or people who have spent their lives in solitary wilderness. He's not just living in nature. He's a part of it. He's a protector and a friend to the creatures of the forest. But the defining factor in his background is a radical rejection of the outside world's validation. This is a man who turned down an invitation to the prestigious 2026 Venice Biennale. By doing so, he sent a clear message. His mastery doesn't need a degree, a gallery, or an award. His education is entirely terrestrial and experiential, learned from the land and his own relentless curiosity. He is the ultimate reclusive polymath. The sheer volume of music, broadcasts, and writing he produces points to an extreme level of discipline, likely forged through a life of solitude, where his creative output became his primary mode of survival and communication. He doesn't create for fame or fortune. He creates because that is who he is. Ultimately, Zero's background is that of a true 21st century Renaissance man who chose to disappear. He's an engineer, a musician, a naturalist, and a storyteller who used his high-level skills not to climb the ladder of society, but to completely unplug from it. He chose instead to become the mythic humming voice of the Bull Shoals region, a ghost in the machine who reminds us what one person, armed with curiosity and ingenuity, is truly capable of. What do you think is the most fascinating part of his story? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to subscribe for more mysteries. See you next time.